Okay. Okay, here we go. Look, this is something I haven't done in a really long time. A lot of you had suggested, hey, Greg, why don't you start doing your market reports live? Well, here you go. I do hear all of you. I really do. From time to time, I do get it right. So, look, what I'm doing here today, and I may make this a regular thing, is I'm going to start to do these, well, live. If I'm going to do them anyway, I might as well do them freaking live, don't you think? Anyway, hey, look at that. What do you guys think? All right, before I even get started, I'm going to start. I'm thinking about doing these live. Okay. I do these twice a day anyway. I get this little shorts thing going on. So I want to hear from you. Look, what am I all about? I'm about you. I want to give all of you something that has value. Okay. If you guys enjoy this, you like what I do, yeah, let's just make it happen. So with that said, I'll let us yeah, I'll read some of these later as we get forward. So let's just do my usual thing here. Let's talk about this freaking thing, this freak show that's happening right before our eyes every freaking day. All right, so we had a really nice day today on Wall Street. Stocks finished higher across the board. There was almost panic buying today with regard to the Nasdaq. Did you watch the Nasdaq today? Okay, lovely. What are the drivers of this market telling us? Well, everything's looking pretty lovely, isn't it? Absolutely. You got a relatively stable 10-year yield. Bond yields did come up a little bit. Nothing major. The relative strength of the dollar did turn around a little weaker towards the end of the day. The market seemed to love it. Like I said, and you know this, all right? This thing, nothing matters, okay? As long as the easy money keeps on coming, the Fed's buying it all, debt ceilings notwithstanding, none of this stuff matters, okay? Now, with that said, we heard from the thing. Help me with this, and I'll check out the chat here. I need a name for it, like Yellen Stain. Okay, I know I like. What do you want to call her? It's a thing. It's an it. It's a troll. It's yet to be defined in Greg Mannarino's book. I don't know what it is. It's some hideous, repulsive thing. I mean, I don't know another way to put it. So she's out here spreading a lot of fear. So this is her statement today. Yellen is warning of a global financial crisis if the U.S. debt limit isn't raised, very, very soon here. Yeah, it's crap stain. You got to be careful what you say out here. Anyway, so with that said, look, what do you and I know? It always comes down to what we know, people. This thing around us, it must inflate. It can't stop. And every manner of everything you can dream about, think about, fantasize about, and are you ready? Spray your shorts over, is going to be instituted to, keep this thing going. It's just not going to freaking stop. So fear as a tool, fear as a weapon. And if it weren't clear to you before, it should be clear to you right now. The debt-based economic model must be fueled. It can't stop. All right. So right here, right out of its mouth, it is saying, hey, you know what? We got to borrow more. We need to pile more debt on the people of the United States and the people of the freaking world. I think this is pretty evident here. Now, part of that too, let us move forward here. I did a little short on this earlier today, but I want to cover it in a little more detail. So apparently, our illustrious fill in the blank because I can't say it. Our illustrious president. What do we like to use with regard to our president here? Yeah, him. This is what he came out here and had to say. So here, look at just look at this headline. Can you read that, or is it backwards? I don't know. Biden announces new $2.5 billion weapons package for Ukraine. Why is this blurry? Like magic. So Biden on Thursday, Biden-Stein, mummy man. He's almost as bad as the cool. He really is. Anyway, Biden on Thursday made it public that a new $2.5 billion weapons package was going to be sent to Ukraine. Did you vote for this? Because I didn't. This new package includes 55 Bradley fighting vehicles and other surface warfare armored vehicles and munitions for the National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile Systems. And this is being seen, here's the best part, this is being seen as a part of a much larger weapons package, which will be sent later on this year. What does this tell you? What you already know, people, this thing is going to go on and on and on. Ain't going to stop. This is a perpetual war. It's the new Vietnam. It's how central banks, along with our puppet government, is going to continue to fund everything you could dream about, think about, fantasize about, and everything else. It's unbelievable. It really is. So anyway, I just thought you maybe wanted to know that. So, before I move forward, because I have like a page of stuff I want to cover with you, let's just go back here to the market. So nice day, as I said, nice rally in the market. NASDAQ really went off to the races over like 2.59%. Bond yields not doing too much, stable there. Relative strength of the dollar looking pretty. Okay. Bitcoin over 22,000. I know a lot of you don't like this stuff. I'm just telling you the numbers here, okay? Cryptos in aggregate doing okay. Gold and silver getting bid higher. Energy getting bid higher. Commodities getting bid higher. Look, make any of this stuff. I dare you to do it. It just ain't going to happen. Anyway, so with that said, let us now switch gears, have a little fun with this. So we just had the largest drop ever with regard to existing home sales. This is just beautiful here. Hey, can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Can you hear this freaky thing? This is a new mic. How we doing? Just let me know if you can hear this. Yeah? Good? Okay. I love you guys and girls. I'm so happy to be loud and clear. Beautiful. Okay. Hey, you know what we're going to do at the end of this? We're going to do a little Q&A. All right, do a little Q&A. So think about what questions you might want to come up with here real quick. So existing home sales I'm laughing, but I shouldn't be laughing. Fell again. This is 11 straight months of existing home sales literally falling off a freaking cliff. Largest drop ever. Now, how many of you are surprised? No, not one of you out here are surprised. I'm not surprised. This whole thing is it's just melting down before our freaking eyeballs here. So here's another lovely piece of information that you might want to think about. So our illustrious president, you know what I'm talking about? The weakest midterm economy in over 20 years. But everything is great and fantastic. You know why? Because he's telling you so. Because you're hearing the same nonsense from the mainstream propaganda who's just fist feeding you more and more crap. And it's just not going to get any better. So what do you think of that here? I think that's pretty epic here. Anyway, so with that said, it's just pretty lovely and fantastic. So what I would like to do here, okay, is directly interact with a few of you here. I'm going to try to answer a few questions. So shoot me a few questions here, and I'll see if I can cover these for you here. Age of Aquarius. I was just listening to that song a little while ago. Why would you come up with that? Who did? Alexander the Woke. Lovely. Dividend stocks. You know I like this stuff. Of course, absolutely. Yeah. What is? Well, no, I have a Camaro, a 69 Camaro, and I have a Cuda, a 68 Cuda, which is faster. I don't know. I haven't ran the Cuda yet. I will soon. I'm going to put up a video about that. Mopar or no car. Yeah, eggs are the new status symbol. Exactly. It's really crazy, isn't it? Cocoa. I'll bring cocoa up at one point, I promise. Commodities. Absolutely. People, look, how do I put this another way to you? Let me cover commodities again just real quick. Logically, if you and I sit back here and consider where we believe the most likely place for commodities to go in the future, well, I think it's a no-brainer here. If we understand several things, let's just review, okay? Honestly, just review real fast. In my opinion, and I would believe yours, central banks here are in a race to the bottom to destroy their currencies. I've been talking about this since when? Time immemorial. All right. Not going to stop. Commodities are priced in dollars. Central banks are not going to stop inflating. Okay, debt limits notwithstanding, the global debt is going to be inflated upon. Okay, um, is this for now going to foster the illusion of some kind of stability here in the debt market, which is illiquid? We all know that, and without that mechanism in place, that is pouring more cash into the global debt hyper bubble. Well, it's just over. It really, really is. Hey, thank you for that. And thank all of you for this super chat thing you're doing here. I like it a lot. Anyway, so where was I going with this? So understanding these things, where do you think commodities are going? I mean, it's almost, can we get a duh? Let's get some does out here. Duh. I mean, it's just frankly insane. So if we consider the fact that we're going to see, look, how many of you out here honestly believe that inflation is going to miraculously turn around? You know how you know it's not going to? Because that's what we're being fist fed by central bankers, by the talking heads on the mainstream propaganda ministry and everything else. They're telling us everything's going to be fine. When you hear that, you know the polar opposite is obviously true. Anyway, so with regard to commodities, absolutely, people, these are real things, real freaking things. I got it all over my freaking desk, all over. All right. Anyway, I even have this. My Evil Knievel thing. Oh, yeah. I got all kinds of stuff around. Hey, you want to see something cool? Ugh! Somebody gave this to me years and years ago. I mean, this thing is just fantastic. I love it. Solid. Ugh. Anyway, so commodities, absolutely, people. That's where we need to. If you have a long-term perspective on this entire thing, you want to have exposure to commodities. You know, what's Greg Mannarino's, and I'm not even going to say it. I want to hear it from you. What's Greg Mannarino's favorite asset of all time? Come on, somebody say it. Somebody say it. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Silver. Exactly. Chet L. You win the prize. So you guys are great. So, you know, look, with that said, look, you want to pick one commodity, that would be it. But if you want to have exposure to, there's many ways to do this. You can look at many exchange traded funds, and I just put a whole thing out about this in my free newsletter, which I hope you do subscribe to. Okay. Anyway, so look into these things. All right, so let's do another silver eggs. Let's do another. Yeah, any kind of a natural resource is going to be something that people are going to want to get their hands on. I'm just looking here at some of the comments and stuff like that. Hemp. Yeah, I guess that could be considered a natural resource too. Sure, why not? People grow it, right? Hey, why the freak not? Lithium, sure, absolutely. XRP, yep, absolutely. MMRI, yep. Well, I wouldn't consider that a resource, but it's kind of an gunpowder. That may be a resource. Yeah, absolutely. Painkillers? Oh, hemp. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Anyway, canned beef, sure, all these things. Lead, ammo, palladium. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, people, come on now. Come on, knockers. Well, that is definitely a natural resource that I think some of us out here may have a vested interest in. Or want to, at least. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Look, so what I'm going to do here, and this is maybe like a little bit of a work in progress, is I'm going to start doing my market reports live so I can interact with you. So let's get the word out there. Okay. I'm going to do this twice a day live for you. And I'm also going to do a couple of shorts throughout the day. You know, I'm trying to make this something that's valuable to all of you. So I will work on that as well. And with that said, people, look, this guy here, and I mean this from the heart, I love all of you. You're awesome. Some of you have been with me. Guitars, watches, I got those things. Absolutely, I do. Anyway, I'm just reading this stuff. Anyway. Jack the Ripper. I'm not even going to say that one. Anyway, Yellen the Snake. Whiskey, that would be considered an essential resource. Absolutely, people. All right. So with that said, we're going to bring this to a close. I hope this has been interesting for you. And let's get this out here. All right. So, what I'm going to ask you to do, as always, people, look, share this stuff. Tell people about it. Let's get more people on board. Let's get our message out there because this is not my thing. This is our thing. All right. Holy moly. Thank you. Epic. $50. All right, people. Look, I'm so out of here, and I will see you all in the morning. Same bad time, same bad channel. Greggy Poe. That was, my mom used to call me that when I was a kid. Oh man, is that you, Mom? You out there? I don't know. It's kind of fun. I'm bullish. Yeah, I do have a meltdown. Hey, look, I didn't have a meltdown today. I can't promise you that I'm not going to in the future. Toilet paper, absolutely a freaking resource that we need here. Fonzie, hippie girl, interesting. No, you don't want to be a peasant. That's right. You don't want to be a peasant. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ibuprofen. Yeah, I know. And Pepto-Bismol too. How about that one? Water. Absolutely, people. Water. Yeah, they're going to try to freaking starve us to death, and they're definitely going to try to thirst us to death. Again, just be ready for anything. Be ready for whatever they're going to do because it ain't going to be pretty moving forward. But we have each other, and yeah, Diesel that too. All right, look, seriously, I'm out of here. I will see all of you in the morning, and I'm looking forward to it. Well, let me see. That's all.